Sophie and welcome back to another brand new Fortnite video. Earlier on today we've got the final week 10 of the Season 6 challenges releasing for the Fortnite Season 6 Battle Pass. So as always, in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to complete every single challenge from this week. Starting off with the hardest challenges first, give you a full guide how to complete those ones, and then I'll move on to the easier challenges after that, giving just a few tips now to do them a little bit quicker and a little bit easier. So getting straight into it, starting off with the hardest challenge from this week, which is Battle Pass challenge number 3. Battle Pass challenge number 3 this week says complete 3 vehicle time trials. All around the map there's been 5 different vehicle time trials placed, and on screen now is a map showing all these 5 locations. What you need to do is find a vehicle. Generally there's some vehicles found pretty close to these places. Once you've got a vehicle, all you need to do is start the trial and pass through all the gates before the time runs out. The ones which I did weren't too hard to complete, and the rocket quad bike is definitely the best vehicle to use just because you can get that boost in a straight line. It makes it really easy to get through all these gates in the time, and on some of them you do have ramps where the boost is really useful to get through it when it is in midair. So definitely find those if you can. If not, then you probably can do it in the other vehicles like the golf carts. But the quad bike is definitely the best just because it is the fastest and you can boost in that straight line, so when you do have a few that all line up, you can get through them really quickly, and this challenge shouldn't be too difficult to complete. The hardest part will be finding the vehicles, but like I said, most of these are around places where you can find vehicles normally, so it shouldn't be too difficult to find them as well. But once you have completed 3 of those vehicle time trials, you'll have completed that full challenge, and then you can move on to the next one, and all the other challenges from this week are pretty simple. So starting off with free challenge number 1. Free challenge number 1 this week says build 250 structures. This one will be super easy to do. All you need to do is place 250 pieces, and obviously you will just do that whilst you are playing normally. Don't bother doing this purposefully, just keep playing and eventually you will complete it. And when you think about how many pieces you place per game, you will do it pretty quickly, probably in about 5 games. Next, free challenge number 2 says visit a Viking ship, a camel and a crashed battle bus. Obviously all these don't have to be in the same game because all these places are spread all over the map. There's a map on screen now showing where all these locations are, but most of them are pretty well known. The only one which you might not know is that the crashed battle bus has now moved over towards Lazy Links. So all you need to do is go to these 3 locations any point during the game. You can land there or you can go there during the game, and once you've been to all 3 you will have completed this full challenge. Again, it's a pretty simple one to do. And then you can move on to free challenge number 3 this week. This one says search 7 chests in Tilted Towers or Paradise Palms. This is a bit different. Normally you do have loads of different locations where you need to search your chests, but this week you only need to search 7 chests. And I'd say to do this challenge the easiest way, you should probably just always land at Paradise Palms. It's usually a bit quiet in Tilted Towers and there's still loads of chests there. A lot of them are really easy to find. You can land on them straight away and open a few chests. So if you do generally land at Paradise Palms, then you should be able to do this in 2 or 3 games. At Tilted Towers, because there are so many players landing there normally, there is a high chance of dying because it is also close together, and those chests are harder to find, whereas in Paradise Palms you can get them straight away. Next is Battle Pass challenge number 1. This week it says place a mounted turret in 3 different matches. Mounted turrets are pretty easy to find considering what rarity they are. You do generally find them in pretty much every game as long as you stay alive a decent amount of time, because they are just traps essentially, so loads of players will be carrying them. So make sure you're getting those kills, opening all those chests, then you will find them pretty easily. Then just make sure you place them down, maybe place them down straight away, just so you don't waste them by dying whilst carrying them. Just place them down straight away as soon as you pick them up, and then it will count towards completing this challenge. After that is Battle Pass challenge number 2, and this week it's a landing challenge. It's one of our stage challenges. So for stage 1 you need to land at Lazy Links, stage 2 land at Snobby Shores, stage 3 land at Lucky Landings, stage 4 land at Lazy Lodge, and finally land at Salty Springs. We get these every single week, so they are pretty easy challenges to complete and you should all know how to complete them by now. Just make sure you do them all in order and you should do them pretty quickly in 5 games as long as you land there every single time. And finally, Battle Pass challenge number 4 this week is an elimination challenge. It's a 3-stage challenge. For the first stage you need to get a shotgun elimination, second stage get an assault rifle elimination, and finally get a pistol elimination. All 3 of these stages should be super easy to complete. They're all decent weapons. For the pistols, make sure you're using a silenced pistol or using the Deagle, probably the Deagle because it is the best pistol in the game at the moment and it does so much damage at long ranges. You can use like a sniper, so definitely pick that if you do find it. But it shouldn't take you too long to complete these because they are all super easy weapons to use and they're not hard to find around the map. But that is everything that you need to know of how to complete all the week 10 season 6 challenges as part of the Fortnite Battle Royale Battle Pass. If this video has been helpful, then please make sure to leave it a like. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. If you are struggling to complete any of the previous week's challenges in Season 6, make sure you check out my playlist, which is on screen now, because it's my full playlist of every week's challenge guides for Season 6, and you only have about a week left to complete all of them before season does end, so make sure you check that out if you are struggling, and make sure you subscribe because we'll be doing these for the next season as well. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.